seated. Thank you.
All right, we're on the record. Good morning, everybody. It's the 2 o'clock calendar on November 10th, 2025. I'll tell you that the court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this blood shall apply to all matters on this calendar. All right. For those of you, I'm not going to list out or say out loud all the release conditions. They will be on your paperwork. At a minimum, it'll say no drugs without a valid prescription and don't drive without a valid driver's license. If I do set a secured appearance bond for you, you can go through the bonding company, so you wouldn't have to pull up the full cash amount. But on some of the walls of the jail, there are names and numbers of bonding companies. It's my understanding they do, as I said, collect calls. But if you can't find the listing of their numbers, or if you need assistance, please ask for help from one of the officers. All right. Anthony Benuelos. Okay, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
Anthony Benuelos, 120404.
All right, sir. You've got a warrant out of the Cochise County Superior Court. I think it's on a probation violation.
Yeah, I didn't know that until.
One second, let me just go. They're going to take you up there for your court date. This will be November 14th. That's coming up Friday, 8:30 in the morning. A lawyer will be appointed for you up there.
Right.
Obviously, in general, for probation violations, you cannot possess any weapons, can't possess or consume any alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. And if you were somehow able to get out, you'd have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. That court is directed you be held without bond at this time. You can talk to your lawyer up there, and that would be pursuant to rules 27.6 and 7.2C. Okay, but you'll deal with it up, down there rather, in Cochise County. All right.
All right.
Step to your left, please. Ivan Hernandez. All right, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
Ivan Hernandez, the 04/09/1999.
Okay. Are you both of your arms in the sling?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just cold.
I was looking at
sorry.
the picture. It seemed like it was just one.
No, it's just my left arm. I'm just cold.
If you want, if you're more comfortable just resting on the podium, go ahead. On the podium in front of you. I won't be insulted. Okay.
Thank you.
Make sure you're comfortable. Okay. And so there's no further injury. Okay. So before I mention it, you have another case.
Yeah, it should be
aggravated DUI.
Yeah.
You got the summons?
Yeah.
So the reason I mentioned that, talk to your lawyer about that so he can be addressed on that, so it doesn't end up being a warrant.
Okay.
Okay. That's why I bring that up. Anyway, you're charged here with aggravated assault, a Class 3 felony. I am appointing a lawyer for you.
Yes, sir.
Your next court date, or your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street in Phoenix. You'll have a status conference on November 17th. And at this time, a witness preliminary hearing on November 20th. Your lawyer explained to you about that.
Yeah.
So you can't return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. You can't possess any weapons. I'm trying to think of something. Oh, yeah. And no alcohol and no drugs without a valid prescription. You can return one time to the scene of the alleged crime with a police officer on a civil standby to pick up your personal effects.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, in regard to this, the state was actually asking for a $100,000 bond. I'm going to set bond amount of $20,000 security appearance bond, so you can still go to a bonding company. So it'll be $20,000. All right, step to your left, please. William Washington. Morning, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
William Washington, 21583.
All right, sir, you're here on a probation violation warrant. So you're on probation for burglary in the 3rd degree. You're alleged to have violated terms 3, 4, and 5. I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your court date will be at 201 West Jefferson. That's the Central Court Building for a probation revocation arraignment hearing on November 17th at 8:30. If you get out, contact your probation officer in 72 hours. You can't possess or consume any alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. You're a judge in the probation violation court has set bond for you and a security appearance bond of $500. Okay, step to your left, please. Robert, looks like a route. Okay, sir. Your name and date of birth, please.
Robert Lawrence Rapp Jr., March 13th, 1986.
Okay. Here's the problem. Ordinarily, on your situation, I would consider just letting people go. This case, this warrant is from 2016.
Yeah, I had.
And failing to pay. And I've been looking how many times it's been over there by the warrant. And so they want some nice bonds on you. Like, for instance, on one, they wanted $960. That's out of Manistee Justice Court. And the other one is out of San Marcos. They want a $490 bond. I'm appointing a lawyer just for the issue of bonds, but I'm reducing the bonds to both to $100 each, so it'll be $200. My suggestion is, because you've been here a whole bunch of time, and if you're able to bond out, you'll still be here a bunch of time. Just start taking care of it. It's just been way too old.
Yeah, like if I would have known, I don't know how that.
Well, what I can say is, I wasn't there, and this is about 9 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't taken care of, and so my guess is that the original amount has been multiplied just because of various fees and something like that. But I'm saying, if you get out, start getting some money together and pay them, make them a whole lot happier. But I didn't want to set the bonds that they had set, because I understand what the issue is. But just take care of it, all right? So it'll be $200, and you'll be able to go through a bonding company if you wanted to.
So if I don't have $200, am I going to like jail?
One thing I will tell you in regard to San Marcos Justice Court, your arraignment hearing is on November 14th. That's this Friday at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And the one at Manistee is November 14th at 10:30. So hopefully they would transport you to both courts if you're still in custody. If not, you got a bunch of traveling to do.
So
okay. The addresses will be in the paperwork.
$100 for each one, you said?
Yeah, total of $200.
And if I have that in my property, am I able
Talk to the officers about that. That's something I have authority over. Okay?
Cool, thank you.
All right, Keandre Burns. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
Keandre Burns, May 18th, 1998.
Okay, you were charged with 2 counts of assault, 2 counts of disorderly conduct as the domestic violence cases in the Surprise City Court. Now, the address for that court is in your paperwork, so don't lose it. A lawyer will be appointed for you at the next court date, which will be December 9th at 1:30. You have to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You have to initiate contact with any alleged victim or victims, and you can return one time with the alleged crimes, scene of alleged crimes, with a police officer on civil standby to pick up your personal effects. Okay?
You said return?
You'll be getting out on your own recognizance, so you'll be getting out in a few hours. Okay? Right. Yeah.
You said return back? I can return back?
One time with a police officer on civil standby. That'll be on your paperwork. Otherwise, you can't initiate contact or else we'll go back there. Okay?
All right.
But you will be, it's generally about 4 hours for them to process you, okay? Faith Rubio? Your name and date of birth, please.
Faith Rubio, 6/6/2001.
You got some domestic violence charges also, and yours in the Goodyear City Court. Your address will be on your paperwork of that court. A lawyer will be appointed for you at the next court date. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to initiate any contact with any alleged victim or victims. And you can return one time to the scene of the alleged crime, one time with a police officer on a civil standby to pick up your personal effects. I'm also adding one thing else. You may return to the scene of the alleged crime and or initiate contact with alleged victim or victims with prior written permission from them. So they write down and say it's okay to be there, you can be there, otherwise only with a police officer.
Okay.
Okay, and you'll be released on your own recognizance. You have to be in court in Goodyear on November 26th at 1 p.m. If not, a warrant will issue, all right?
Thank you.
It'll be in a few hours, you'll be out. Christopher Seaton? All right, good evening, good morning, sir. Your
Morning.
name and date of birth, please.
Christopher Seaton, January 22nd, 1985.
You got a warrant out of the Arrowhead Justice Court. Once again, your address of that court will be on your paperwork. You're here on a criminal trespass in the first degree charge and a failure to appear on that charge. I would strongly recommend you be there on November 25th at 2 o'clock at that Justice Court. You're not to return to the scene of alleged crime and initiate contact with an alleged victim, complainant, or witness. But I'll give you a break because they want your $1,235, almost $1,236 bond. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. It's a whole lot of better off showing up for court than sitting here, right?
Absolutely, I'll be there.
So, what does that tell you? Show up for court, November 25th. Don't lose your paperwork so you don't forget.
I'll be there.
All right, step to your left, please.
Thank you.
Alexa Carver. Your name and date of birth, please.
Alexa Carver, 4/17/90.
All right, you have a warrant also from West Mesa Justice Court. The address will be on your paperwork. I drive my license suspended. This gentleman, I said, this type of charge, you don't want to have to spend all these hours in jail. It's not worth it. So just show up in court and take care of it, okay? Let me just check one thing here. Oh, yeah, I think you still owe some money, right?
Yeah.
So get some money together, pay it. If they want a bond of like $848. So I'm releasing you on your own recognizance. So in this time, when you'll be there, you're supposed to be there on November 25th at 8:30 at West Mesa Justice Court. Get the money together. You show up there and pay them the money you owe. Take care of things. Then you don't have to spend beautiful time at this vacation spot.
Okay.
Okay? All right, step to your left. Mr. Liu? All right, so your name and date of birth, please.
Xuan Liu, May 8th, 1994.
Okay, you got a warrant out of the Gila Bend City Court. The address will be in your paperwork. Let me just check one thing here. All right. You haven't been showing up, so they want you a warrant against you, and driving license suspended and failure to appear. So that's an additional charge you got because of that. You better show up for court on November 25th at 9 o'clock at that court. But I'll release you on own recognizance. If you don't show up again, the court here may not be so nice to you, if you know what I mean.
Yes, Your Honor.
Residents, as I said, this other young lady, it's a whole lot better to show up for court than be here for many hours. Okay? Step to your left, please. Brittany Cotter. Is number 9 signed? Oh, that's right. Actually, hold off on Mr. Cotter, because I got to do a couple of blood warrants, and his can take a little bit of time, so let me just take care of them. Okay. Hi, officer. This is Commissioner Bernstein calling on your blood warrant. Ready to be sworn in? By the way, I have to look at the statute, whether it's being going the wrong way. On a city street qualifies for an ag DUI, but you just submitted for a simple DUI. Anyway, do you swear or affirm everything contained in here is true and accurate based on personal knowledge and/or information belief? Very good. I'll sign it and send it right out to you. All right. Have a good morning. Take care. Bye. Hi, officer. Good morning. This is Commissioner Bernstein calling from Maricopa County Superior Court. Ready to be sworn in on your warrant? Very good. Do you swear or affirm everything contained here is true and accurate based on personal knowledge and/or information belief? Very good. I'm signing it and saying right down to you. Have a good morning. Take care. Bye. Okay, now we can call the FOJ case. Brittany Cotter. Hi, good morning. Your name and date of birth, please.
Brittany Cotter, 12/21/94.
There's a reason why you were called last. Fugitive justice cases take a little bit longer to go through. Okay. And I had some other matters I just took care of right here. All right, you have two matters here. One's a local charge and one's the fugitive justice man. So let's do the local one first. And by the way, that affects what I'm going to be telling you on the fugitive justice case also. So keep that in mind, all right? All right, in 2025, 14461, you have a new case charging with shoplifting with concealment, class 4 felony, organized retail theft, class 4 felony, and removing a theft detection device, class 6 felony. I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your court date will be at 175 West Madison in Phoenix for a status conference on November 17th and a witness preliminary hearing at this point scheduled for November 20th at 8:30. I have to add something, by the way, Ruby, so I just left something out. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or initiate contact with any alleged complainant or witness. Okay, and so 11/17 is your status conference. and at 8:30, and his witness preliminary hearing is November 20th, 8:30 at 175 West Madison Street. Okay, because of the FOJ warrant, I've set a bond for you, for the amount of $500. You can get credit for this also, and so they transported you also.
Okay.
So, which brings us to, you got a warrant was out of New Mexico, okay? You already gave me your name and date of birth, so let's start with this. Before court, were you given, I said there was a warrant for your arrest issued by the state of New Mexico. They want you back on this warrant. And before court, you were given a laminated sheet to read? Did you get a laminated sheet to read about?
Yes, I did.
Okay, did you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. As I stated, you have the warrant for the state of New Mexico. You have a choice to make at this time. And I want to clarify something for you in a minute. So you can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to the requesting state within 30 days, subject to what I'm going to tell you in a few minutes. Or you can demand an extradition hearing and a governance warrant be signed by the governor of both states before you're sent back to the state of Mexico. If you decide to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you'll be held without bond in Maricopa County Jail for a period up to 30 days to allow time for the New Mexico to come for you. That date, 30 days would start tomorrow, as long as you don't have any open criminal charges. That's why I'm saying you have to wait till those charges are taken care of before the 30 days or the 90 days comes in effect, okay? 30 days would start tomorrow, as long as you don't have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until the charges are resolved. If you decide to have an extradition hearing, I'll set your hearing for a certain date, which would be November 24th at 1:30 at the 201 West Jefferson. I cannot appoint a lawyer for you to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you'd have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense if you decide to do so. You would not be entitled to bond, because if I remember correctly, here, give me 1 second. Right, it's a probation violation. So you would not be entitled to bond or bail in regard to the probation violation. Now, do you know what you'd like to do?
Yeah.
What?
Take care
And by the way, if you're not sure, we can just set it for another date.
No, I like to take care of the local stuff and then.
And then waive the hearing? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay. So I got to ask you a bunch of questions, okay?
Okay.
So once again, 30 days, you have to hold off. Okay. I understand at this time that you do want to sign the waiver of extradition. I need to ask you some questions as I'm making a record of this proceeding. You have read the waiver of extradition paperwork?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand you do not have to sign the paperwork?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand you have the right to an extradition hearing?
Yes.
Do you understand you have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense?
Yes.
Do you understand you have the right to demand that a governor's warrant be signed by the governors of all states before you're returned?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand you have the right to, you do not have a right to a bond because it's a probation violation?
Yes.
Do you want to give up those rights and sign the paperwork?
Yeah.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to sign the paperwork?
No.
Have you used any drugs, alcohol, or medicine in the last 24 hours that have affected your ability to understand these proceedings?
No.
Okay. I find you have knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily signed the waiver. I'm also signing it. I'm directing the Sheriff's Office to notify New Mexico that you're ready to return. As I said, the requesting state will have 30 days from tomorrow to pick you up unless there are local charges pending, which there are. If there are local charges pending, 30 days will not start until the conclusion of that case. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. If you would step over there, my clerk has got some paperwork for you. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
What? Yeah, that's what happens. She handles the local charges first, and then she waives. So the 30-day period doesn't start until she takes care of the local charges. Yeah.
One more signature.
Just for clarification, you said, you'll take care of the local charges, then you agreed to give up the right to a hearing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Thank you. Thank you.
And good luck to you. Okay, now, we have two house calls. One is Brian Matthews. He's got two cases here. First one is a new case. He's in a holding cell and apparently was unable to function. Charged with aggravated domestic violence, disorderly conduct, criminal trespass, and first degree resisting, and 2 counts of assault. I'm appointing a lawyer for him. His court dates will be at 175 West Madison, November 17th and November 20th for status conference and preliminary hearing. Bond is set in the amount of $50,000. Security appearance bond was an angled monitor with, what you call it, with a curfew. It's not to return to the scene of alleged crime or initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. Okay, and then you only had two. I'm sorry, what's the reason for Mr. Matthews being a house call?
Matthews? Oh, he's in Nashville, sir.
He's in what?
Nashville?
Oh, Nashville, okay.
Yes.
I would correct myself. In regards to number 5, he's in suicide watch. Okay. Yeah, that was a surprise. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Randall Edwards. I'm confused. He was 7 and 8 as being the.
They gave me the wrong number.
Okay, so
Yeah, sorry.
was Randall Edwards, is he Nazwa also? What's the reason for him not being present?
Number 15.
Yeah,
He's combative.
combative, okay. He's charged with assault, disorderly conduct, resistance, and another count of assault. And that's at the Country Meadows Justice Court. I'm appointing a lawyer for him. His next court date is November 14th at 8:30. And he's not to initiate contact with alleged victim or victims. Bond is set in the amount of $500. Julia Bevins, she's at Nazwa.
No. Bevins? No, she's in a holding cell.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
She's just in a holding cell.
Yeah, but why?
I believe this one was also combative or,
Combative?
yeah.
All right. Just got 2 matters here. I have to change it because he's an IPS. I missed that. Okay. I'm changing paperwork on this one. Okay, on first matter, she's got a city court charge in El Mirage City Court, disorderly conduct. A lawyer appointed for the next court date. Can't have any contact with any alleged victim or victims. not possessing weapons, no alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. When she gets out, she must contact her probation officer in 24 hours since she is on intensive probation. And then she has the probation violation. By the way, and the court date for that is, let's see, November 17th at 10 o'clock. And the probation violation is November 17th at 8:30. In Superior Court, alleged to violate term 1, bond is $500 in regard to that. She gets out, contact her probation officer, 24 hours, no weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Okay. That's a wrap. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. All right. All right, please be seated. I changed number 20. Based on what I read in the victim statement. Okay. All right, good morning, everybody. This is the 5 a.m. calendar on November 10th, 2025. The court orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. I'm not going to say out loud all of your release conditions. They'll be on your paperwork. At a minimum, it'll say don't drive without a valid driver's license and no drugs without a valid prescription. For some of you, I've said security appearance bond. In that case, you can go through a bondsman, or it's my understanding they collect calls. There are the names and numbers of bonding companies on some of the walls in the jail. If you can't find them or if you need assistance, ask one of the officers. Okay. All right, I also going to make a victim's rights advisement. If a person is a victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, they are advised that they have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present in court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's been convicted of causing their loss. If they have already not been provided with a written statement of victim's rights, they should contact the victim services of the prosecutor's office. All right, when you come up, stand behind the podium, give me your name and date of birth. Tyrell Melvin.
$211.89.
And date of birth?
February 11th, $211.89.
All right, sir, you are charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument. They list it as class 4. It's actually a class 3, but possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, class 4 felony. Possession or use of a weapon in a drug offense. That one, by the way, based on limited information, I don't find probable cause on it. Doesn't mean you won't ultimately be charged with it, but possession of dangerous drugs, disorderly conduct, endangerment, and discharging a firearm in the city limit. Okay, I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 8:30 in the morning for status at 175 West Madison Street. Status conference will be November 17th, and a witness preliminary hearing at this point is scheduled for November 20th. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. You're not to possess any weapons. Okay. Bond is set for you in a security appearance bond of 50. The court's aware of your record. I know you were sentenced to 7 years and a couple of armed robberies. And bond is set in the amount of $50,000 security appearance bond. Step to your left, please. All right. Kenneth Perkins.
Kenneth Perkins.
Can you put 17 on the bottom?
17.
Oh, I'll do it next. Oh, it's an interpreter case. Oh, I have to go over everything. I didn't realize we had an interpreter case. I have to have them explain everything. So I'll have to, when the interpreter comes on, I'll have to redo everything. Okay, I'll explain to you later. Okay. All right, sir, your name and date of birth, please.
My name is Kenneth Reese Perkins, Sr.
12/17/67?
Yes, 1990.
All right, yeah, you have two matters before me. Give me 1 second. One is a bench warrant, CR 2023-1490670. Apparently you failed to appear at a not witness violation hearing after you'd been released. The court, the judge let you out the time before. And so as a result, I'll go into the bond in a second. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. You can't possess or consume any alcohol, no weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. Your judge set bond, it is a cash bond of $5,000 on that one. On your new case is 2025-14464, charged with criminal simulation. By the way, and I'm appointing a lawyer on this one. And the other one, by the way, your court date, I'm sorry. Your revocation, well, it says revocation arraignment hearing. Well, it should be a disposition hearing, by the way. I mean, a non-witness violation hearing on this probation matter. Hold on 1 second. Let's double check the court dates correct. Yeah, May 19th, he already had his denial, so it's set for a non-witness. It should be set for a non-witness violation hearing. Will the date be the same?
3?
Hmm?
Are you talking about 3?
Yeah.
It's going to, it's set for probation, sir.
So what?
It's set for probation,
Still saying 17th?
17.
Okay, it'll be a separate, it may say in your paperwork, revocation arraignment hearing, but it should be switched to non-witness violation hearing on November 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. Then you have the other case, criminal simulation. It'll be a status conference, but it'll be at 175 West Madison on November 17th at 8:30, and witness preliminary hearing on November 20th. So talk to your lawyer, because you can't be in two places at the same time. Talk to them, because I'll eventually be put together, but let them know so you don't have to get a warrant on the other one, if you know what I mean. Okay, because it's at the same time. Same conditions like contacting probation officer about the weapons, etc. And since you're being held on a probation violation, so a smaller bond in the amount of $500, security appearance bond. That's on top of the other bond. All right. All right. So step to your left, please. Aaron Robinson. Put in front of the microphone, your name and date of birth.
1883, Aaron Robinson.
Okay. All right, sir, you are charged with the following things. Because you have a bench warrant at Superior Court, you're in the charges of possession of dangerous drugs, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, drug paraphernalia, and carrying a deadly weapon and failing to admit. You already have an attorney on this case, and your court date will be at 175 West Madison for a status conference on November 20th at 8:30. All right, and your judge said bonding amount of security appearance bond of $3,600. If you post your bond, make sure you show up on November 20th. All right? Step to your left, please. Derek Laster.
September 23rd,
Wait till you
1973.
get to the microphone, okay? No, wait till you get the microphone and say it, okay?
September 23rd, 1973. Derek Laster.
Okay, thank you. All right, a couple things, sir. You're charged with domestic violence charges of threatening, intimidating, disorderly conduct, and assault in the Surprise City Court. The address will be in your paperwork, okay? I do not find you're eligible for a court-appointed attorney, but if you want to get an attorney and you find you can't one, you can apply to that court, okay? Your arraignment hearing will be November 18th at 1:30 at Surprise City Court. You're not to, and a couple things I want to talk to you about. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. You may return to the scene of the alleged crime one time with a police officer on civil standby to pick up your personal effects, and you have to obey any terms of any orders of protection or injunctions against harassment that may have been issued or will be issued. So keep that in mind. I have a victim impact statement in regard to this case, which I have reviewed. Bond will be set in the amount of a $500 security appearance bond. All right, so step to your left, please. Samuel White. All right, so your name and date of birth, please.
Samuel White, 4/24/76.
Oh, you're here on a probation violation.
Well, Your Honor, I was here on a deferred sentence, and I did everything she asked.
Okay, one thing, I can't stop people from talking, but I generally recommend that people not talk about the facts, because that'll be something you're dealing with in your court. Okay, and your lawyer wouldn't be happy if you didn't say, would not be happy if you make statements, okay? I just want to.
Well, then, Mr. Valker, I mean, I only was talking to you.
Okay, let me just go over this, okay? I am appointing a lawyer for you. Looks like you're on probation for criminal damage, a class 4 felony. You're alleged to have violated term 713. 13 is saying you failed to report to jail, by the way. One of the terms is term 13, so the other one's 7, saying you failed to report to jail as directed. And so your probation, I appointed a lawyer for you. Your revocation and arraignment hearing will be at 201 West Jefferson on November 17th at 8:30. And likewise, if you if you get out, you need to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release. You can't possess any, or consume any alcohol, can't possess any weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. A judge in your court set bond in the amount of $250, security appearance bond. All right, step to your left, please. Elizabeth Walker. Hi. Your name and date of birth, please.
9/25/03, Elizabeth Walker Escobedo.
All right, you're here on a probation violation. Looks like, you're on probation, possession of drug paraphernalia. They list it as a misdemeanor, but you're on probation for a class 6 undesignated offense. I appointed a lawyer for you. Your revocation arraignment hearing will be at 201 West Jefferson on November 17th at 8:30. You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5. I have to add one thing, by the way, Mel, so I'm amending this. And you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of any release. No drugs without a valid prescription, no weapons, no alcohol. All right, and your judge set bond in the amount of $250, alleging you violated terms 3 and 5. All right, step to your left, please. Pardon? Didn't show the change?
Do I need to reprint it? You changed it?
I changed it to show you must contact the probation officer in 72 hours. Is that on there? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Samuel Murray. All right, so your name and date of birth, please.
Samuel Murray, 12/24/96.
Okay. So do you have a case manager?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to just verify that. You're here on 2 matters. One's a probation violation. That's in CR 2025-109528 on a class 6 felony. I guess you're on probation for solicitation to commit burglary in the 3rd degree. These following things will apply to both. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. You have to contact your case manager within 24 hours of release. You can't possess any weapons, can't consume or possess any alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. You're alleged to have violated term number 1. Your revocation arraignment hearing, as I said, will be November 17th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. And bond on that is $250. And you got a new case, 2025-144465, possession of drug paraphernalia and criminal trespass in the third degree. I'm appointing a lawyer for you on that. Now, your court date on this one will be a different building, 175 West Madison Street, for a status conference at the same time as your probation revocation arraignment hearing. So talk to your lawyer, make sure that they know about you're supposed to be in two places at the same time. All right, so the status conference will be November 17th, 8:30 at 175 West Madison, and a witness preliminary hearing is scheduled for November 20th at 8:30. Same as those other release conditions. I put since you're being held in a probation violation, I set a small bond of $25 on this one. That's in addition to the other bond. All right?
Yes, sir.
You post your bond, make sure you contact the probation officer and also show up for court. All right? Step to your left, please. Cheyenne Cruz. All right, your name and date of birth, please.
Cheyenne Cruz, 6/21/07.
All right, you are charged with aggravated assault, shoplifting, and resisting arrest. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison. Your court dates will be at 8:30. Status conference November 25th, and witness preliminary hearing on December 1st. Don't lose your paperwork. You cannot return to the scene of alleged crime, cannot initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims, or the alleged complainant or witness. No weapons, no alcohol because of your age, of course. No drugs without a valid prescription. Now, the state was asking for a bond of $7,500.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Well, the release conditions, I'll go over them again, right? But your status conference is November 25th at 8:30, and the witness preliminary hearing is December 1st at 8:30, both at 175 West Madison. I appointed a lawyer for you. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot initiate contact with any victim or victims or any alleged complainant or witness. No weapons, no alcohol because of your age, and no drugs without a valid prescription. Now, the prosecutors were asking for a bond of $7,500. However, I'm going to give you a break and release you to pretrial services. In your packet, you'll read about it, pretrial services, because you'll have to contact them and make sure you're in compliance with them, because if you don't, you could have a warrant against you. All right? Make sure you show up for court. You understand that?
Okay, I have a question. You
Sure.
said I'm leaving here December 1st?
You what?
You said I'm leaving here December 1st?
I didn't say you're leaving. No.
Oh.
You have a status conference on November 25th and a witness preliminary hearing on December 1st.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Those are 2 court dates. You'll talk to your lawyer about those things, but make sure you show up for court.
Okay.
Okay. Matthias Carmelo. Your name and date of birth.
Matthias Carmelo, 1303.
You said 1303?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, you are, have a new case of possession of drug paraphernalia. Give me 1 second. Anyway, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. Appoint a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison for a status conference on November 25th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing on December 1st. I'm releasing you to pretrial services. Make sure you read your packet because you're also going to require. I'm also requiring drug testing. So if you don't get it done, a warrant could issue. Now, you also have. You had a warrant. Does he have a hold out of, Scottsdale?
No, sir,
Yes?
he does not.
According to this, he does. Get it, because he got arrested on, one from, Scottsdale, and the other one from Maricopa County. There is a warrant in Superior Court. He's not on our calendar for this. I'm sorry, he has two matters, that's right. On this one, I'm releasing you to pretrial services, drug testing and monitoring. Then you have another case, possession of dangerous drugs and possession of drug paraphernalia. I'll appoint a lawyer for you also. Once again, the court dates are 11/25 and 12/1, and I'm releasing you to pretrial services. Make sure you comply with pretrial services and shuffle for your court dates. Step to your left, please. Jennifer Smith. Hi, good morning. Your name and date of birth, please.
Jennifer Smith, 7789.
Okay. You are charged with shoplifting and with artifice, class 4 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street in Phoenix, both at 8:30. Staff conference on November 25th, and a witness preliminary on December 1st. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime or initiate contact with any alleged complainant or witness. I'm releasing you to pretrial services, so you'll be getting out in about 4 hours. I'm also requiring you to get drug testing, all right?
All right.
Monitoring. So don't go anywhere yet. Listen to me, I'm not done yet. Read your packet, because it says about how you have to have contact with them, and make sure you comply with them, all right?
All right, yes, sir.
It'll be about 4 hours before you get out.
All right, thank you.
Now you can go over there, okay? I'm waiting for the interpreter.
Yeah, you'll hear when it's on. You'll hear when it's on.
See, interpreter should be first now, because we have to read everything with the interpreter.
Good morning, calling from Maricopa County Superior Court. Okay, I'm trying to call that now. We'll call.
And crime-free lives. And
Good morning. Can the interpreter identify themselves for the record, please?
Hello, this is Diego, ID number 6988.
Okay, very good, sir. We have one individual. There's one individual left, right? Officer?
Yes.
Just one person left, right?
Yes.
All right, you can bring him out. Jose Martinez Hernandez. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Hola, señor, le hablo Diego y seré su intérprete en inglés. Su nombre y fecha de nacimiento, por favor.
Mi nombre es José Manuel Martínez Hernández y mi fecha de nacimiento es 10/25/2003.
Te pregunto for clarification. Dijo fecha de nacimiento 10/25/2003.
Sí.
My name is Jose Manuel Martinez Hernandez. Date of birth 10/25/2003.
To the interpreter, if you have any difficulty hearing him, you can ask him to repeat it and speak louder. Okay?
Thank you very
Sir, is Spanish your primary language?
Señor, ¿el español es su idioma principal?
Sí.
Okay. And do you need the assistance of a Spanish interpreter to help you understand your proceedings?
¿Y usted necesita la ayuda de un intérprete en español para ayudarlo a entender sus procedimientos?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay. I will appoint the office of a court interpreter who will provide a Spanish interpreter for all your proceedings.
Entonces voy a señalar al oficial para un intérprete de corte quien va a proporcionar los servicios de interpretación en español para los procedimientos.
Okay. You have 3 matters before this court.
Usted tiene 3 asuntos antes de anotar.
Okay. The first one is in CR 2025-133-795.
El primero es el CR 2025133795.
You have a bench warrant for the following charges.
Y también tiene una orden de arresto por los siguientes cargos:
Possession of narcotic drugs, possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, and criminal trespass in the 3rd degree.
por tener posesión de narcóticos, drogas, posesión de drogas peligrosas, posesión de parafernalia para droga y también por atentar criminalmente de 3er grado.
Sir, are you listening? Your head is down on the podium.
No me...
El señor está escuchando porque su cabeza está hacia abajo.
Sí, estoy escuchando.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, then stand up straight, please, so I know you are listening.
Por favor, párese recto para saber que me está escuchando.
You already have a lawyer appointed to represent you.
Usted, this is interpreter, is that a question? I'm sorry.
No, it's just a statement. You already have a lawyer appointed to represent you.
Oh, okay. Usted tiene un abogado para representarlo a usted.
Your next court date will be at 175 West Madison Street in Phoenix for a status conference on November 17th at 8:30 in the morning.
La siguiente fecha de la corte va a ser en la dirección 175 West Madison Street en Phoenix para un estado de conferencia el día 17 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription.
Usted no debe poseer ninguna droga sin una receta válida.
Your judge set bond in a cash bond of $1,000.
Ok, y el juez dice, usted ha sido juzgado por un bono en efectivo de $1,000.
You also have another bench warrant in CR 2025-120425.
Y también tiene usted una orden de arresto por la CR 2025-120425.
That's for possession of narcotic drugs and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Eso es por posesión de drogas o narcóticos y posesión de parafernalia para drogas.
You also had an attorney previously appointed to represent you on this case.
Usted también ya, anteriormente, también ya se le ha asignado un abogado para representarlo en este caso.
I have to amend this, by the way, Mel. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Never mind, I'm not amending it. Your next court date, hold on 1 second.
Un momento, por favor.
No, this one says is court dates for a non-status conference. It's actually for a non-witness violation hearing.
Which one? What number?
Number 16. To interpret, this is just between me and my clerk. Okay. Because he had a revocation arraignment on August 29th.
It's okay, sir. Take your time.
But this door should be closed, most likely it should be going back down.
So we'll have to change the place and the, we'll hold it, no, it'll probably be the same place, but it'll be for a non-witness violation hearing. Let's still keep it on the 17th?
Yeah, I'll just change it to a non-witness.
Pardon?
I'll just change it to a non-witness.
Yeah, but it'll still be November 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have a non-witness violation hearing also on November 17th at 8:30. And if you get out, you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. You're not to possess any weapons. You can't possess or consume any alcohol and no drugs without a valid prescription. And by the way, in 15, yeah, hold on 1 second. I was talking to, if you get, this you have to interpret. If you get out, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release.
Si se llegase a salir, tiene que contactarse con el oficial de libertad condicional dentro de las 72 horas después de haber sido dado en libertad.
You cannot possess any weapons or consume any alcohol.
Usted no puede poseer ningún tipo de arma o consumir ningún tipo de alcohol.
And that applies for all 3 cases.
Y eso aplica para los 3 casos.
And I changed number 15, by the way. Then finally, you have a new matter in 2025-144475.
Y también tiene otro asunto, número 2025-14475.
You are charged with 3 counts of attempted aggravated assault. 3 counts of aggravated assault and 1 count of shoplifting.
Y tiene también tiene 3 conteos de intento agravado, intento de asalto agravado, y también tiene por hurto en tienda.
In regard to the aggravated assault charges, I do find probable cause to believe you committed them.
Y en referencia a los cargos que tienen por asalto agravado, quiero que encuentre probablemente la causa para creer que usted los cometió.
I also found that in CR 2025-133795 that you had been released, you were out on release for that charge.
Encontré que en la CR 2025-133795 de que usted había sido liberado por ese cargo.
So as a result, according to Rule 7.2B and Article 2, Section 22 of the Arizona Constitution, you'll be held without bond at this time.
De acuerdo a la regla 7.2b, en el artículo 2, sección 22 de la Constitución de Arizona, usted va a ser retenido sin ningún bono en este momento.
I'm appointing a lawyer for you on this case also.
También voy a asignar a un abogado para usted en este caso.
Likewise, you will have a status conference on November 17th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing on November 20th at 8:30.
Y también va a tener el estado de la conferencia el día 17 de noviembre a las 8:30 y también un testigo en la audiencia el día 20 de noviembre a las 8:30.
And they will be at 175 West Madison Street in Phoenix.
Y va a ser en la 175 West Madison Street en Phoenix.
You will have an evidentiary hearing on November 17th at 1:30 in the afternoon.
También va a tener una audiencia por evidencia el día 17 de noviembre a las 1:30 de la tarde.
They'll be hearing to determine whether bond can be set in this matter.
Y esa audiencia será para determinar si es que una fianza se puede presentar en este asunto.
Your lawyer will explain what that means.
Su abogado le va a explicar lo que significa eso.
Okay, sir, step to your left. See, interpreter, thank you very much. You have a good morning, all right? Appreciate your time.
You're welcome, sir. I'm Terry Liar. Much have a nice rest of your week.
Take care. Bye.
Hasta luego, señor.
All right, now for the house calls, we have number 14. We have Kurt Wagner. What's the basis for that one being a house call? Kurt Wagner.
He's a NASWA.
He's what?
NASWA.
I'm sorry. Someone's closing the door at the same time.
He's a NASWA.
Oh, admin?
No, NASWA.
Oh, NASWA.
Yes.
Okay, I call him Suicide Watch. Okay, makes it easier. Okay. So there was a house call charged with aggravated assault, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct. I appointed a lawyer for him. His court dates will be November 25th at 8:30 for a status conference. Witness preliminary hearing on 12/1, 8:30 at 175 West Madison. He cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime. Initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. I'm releasing him to pretrial services. All right. And then there's Dylan Cox.
He's also on.
Okay, he's NASWA also, right? All right, it's got two matters. First one is a probation violation. On probation for possession of drug paraphernalia, alleged to violate terms 3 and 5. Appointed a lawyer for him. Revocation arraignment hearing will be at 201 West Jefferson, November 17th at 8:30. And if he gets out, must contact his probation officer within 72 hours. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Bond was set in the amount of $100. Now, his new case has got possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting arrest. Appoint a lawyer for him. And on the same time as a probation violation, but at 175 West Madison Street, I'll have a status conference. And a witness preliminary hearing is November 20th at 8:30. Since he's being held on a probation matter, I said bond in the amount of $100, and otherwise release conditions are the same. Then finally, we have George Jankel.
And he is unable to function.
Okay. He's charged with criminal trespass in the second degree at the El Centro Justice Court. He's not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or initiate contact with the alleged complainant or witness. And his court date will be November 20th at 9:30 at El Centro Justice Court. He's released on his own recognizance. Okay? All right, that's it. I'll be with you in a second. I just got to handle a couple of blood warrants.
Are you off the record?
We're off the record, John.